Do you have a well-meaning relative who tells you you need to be stricter, but you really don't know how to respond to them? Give me just 5 minutes and you're going to go from stumped these holidays to being like, excuse me, Aunt Martha, I know exactly what I'm doing. So, hey, I am Joanne Crone. I'm your no guilt parenting coach, and I've helped hundreds of women achieve that balance between taking care of themselves, giving themselves that self care, and connecting with their kids. You don't have to choose one or the other. Now, I have a little resource for you. It is my 5 questions on how to get to the bottom of what your kids are thinking. Drop that word questions below if you want them. And with that, guys, let's get started because this is the best info I have on this whole punishment or no punishment strategy. Because you know what? A lot of people, especially the older generation, see you talking with your kids, see you not like restricting your kids in terms of like what they should do, see you not punishing your kids, and they're like, you need to be stricter there. Actually, you are doing what is aligned with the best research on human behavior. And let me bring that out for you right now. I'm going to share my screen and here it is. So in the 1980s, two researchers, their names were Edward Deci and Richard Ryan, they created this self-determination theory of motivation. And what this theory replaced is previous thinking that humans were motivated by carrots and sticks. Like if you wanted somebody to perform, you had to offer them a reward, like the reward charts that are there today, or you had to give them some sort of punishment. So like we see today with like the taking away of screen time or the taking away of other privileges. Humans don't actually work that way. In fact, humans have 3 psychological needs that motivate them. You ready for these needs? It's totally going to change the way you look at parenting. These needs are autonomy, competence, and relatedness. Now, let me show you and define what each one of these are. So, autonomy is that humans need the complete control of how a task is done. This doesn't mean that kids run around doing exactly what they want. More so, like think if you want your kid to clean their room, they need to have complete control over when to clean the room, where to clean the room. And it's like agreed to kind of expectations on what that looks like. But what they don't need is someone hovering over them, telling them, oh, you forgot that sock. You forgot that sock over there. Oh my gosh, your room is so messy. Didn't I tell you to clean that room? That is actually a direct like thing against motivation, and that demotivates people like nothing else. If you've ever had a boss that micromanaged you, this is what they were doing. They were taking away your autonomy. The second part is relatedness. Relatedness is this idea that you are a team working together. People aren't motivated by others who want to wield control over them. They're not motivated by power. They're motivated more that they know someone is on their side. Someone is looking for their best interest. Someone actually cares about them. And when you go into punishments or discipline, you're actually breaking that relatedness. That is where like the person you're working with or your child feels that you are in a power position over them versus being on the same team. Now, that's to say, you can lead people on the same team as you. You do not need this power difference with your children. It actually hurts the relationship to have it. And then the third part is competence, feeling that you can actually do a task. So this comes up a lot, especially in the holidays, where if you have a child melting down at the table, or they like won't sit down when they're supposed to, say they're 5 or 6. If you look at competence, you would ask yourself the question, is this 5 or 6-year-old actually capable of controlling their body for 20 to 30 minutes at the time and feeling like they can sit at the table for that long? And usually the answer is no. So when you look at kids like running all around and everything, do they need to be punished for that? No, they probably aren't even competent at performing that task or that ask to sit at the table with you. So we take all of these and we go back to this theory of self-motivation. And all 3 of these need to be present for a child to be self-motivated to do something. So that parenting that you are getting so criticized for, you are actually building your child's autonomy, building the relatedness between you and the child just by taking that time to talk with them, talk through their problems, figure things out, and building their competence of the situation, particularly in issues where like emotions are running high. You're teaching your child about their emotions and how to handle them versus just stuffing them all down. Now, remember, I have those 5 questions for you that I ask my kids each and every time. And these 5 questions really help you get to the bottom of your kids' behavior so that you can help them more, how you can help them develop these skills of competence. And just asking these questions helps you know more about your child. So you're also building that relatedness as well. Comment questions below to get my questions. And until next time, remember, the best mom is a happy mom. Take care of you, and I'll talk to you later.